Greetings, this is Eminence and I am your sister Alexis. Today I'm going to be sharing this video which will be discussing my current bestseller. Yes, I said it, my current bestseller. And that is big because I have a lot of selling items, but this has happened to be my current bestseller for the past couple of months. Maybe the reason is it's only $2 a bar, and you better order it while the supplies last, because I don't think I'm going to continue it being $2 a bar. However, I'm going to attempt to explain why I'm not going to keep it at $2 a bar. Okay, basically when you order the charcoal wholesale special, you will receive 10 bars that look similar to this. This is 10 bars. What I have is the actual block of soap that I made, and that is what the order starts off as. I'll take out one of my blocks and I'll use a knife, this one or one similar to it. Hat, it says chef mate, I like that. And I'll take the knife and I'll cut it up, and they don't always come out the same size because I'm cutting it by hand. I try to use the best measuring I possibly can. I use a ruler, but sometimes it doesn't always come out exactly the same size. However, you're guaranteed to get your 3 ounce times 10 bars, which is 30 ounces of soap. You're guaranteed to get 30 ounces of soap. You can put it on the scale, it's 30 ounces of soap, but each bar might not weigh the same. Now, if you are planning on reselling it, then you can contact me and let me know ahead of time that you need each bar to weigh exactly the same, and I'll make sure I really cautiously cut it. To do that, you can email me at alexislamine@eminencepresents.com, or you can call me directly, 910-795-6910. Now, I'm giving out my phone number, but please do not abuse that, because I do not take fake, phony phone calls from anybody, and no, nobody can just call me just to talk on the phone. This is a business line, and if it's not about business, I'm going to hang up and block that number. However, back to the topic, I just thought I had to put that out there. That has happened in the past. So, the bar starts off as a block that is cut, wrapped, and shipped. That's how it goes. Cut, wrapped, shipped. Cut, wrapped, shipped. Sound like a song, don't it? Okay, so this is how they come out looking. You know, I'm pretty confident in this soap because I've had no complaints. In fact, I've had a lot of good, welcoming thank yous and please continue selling this soap for $2. And I don't know, we'll see what the future holds. I can't tell that, but right now I kind of, want to at least take it up to $3 a bar. Maybe someone watching this will give me some feedback as to why I should not or why I should. But if you're a soap maker like myself, you'll understand why I need to. However, my son is in the building, and what I do, Eminence is not just products. Eminence goes around talking at schools and different venues, churches, wherever I need be, homeschoolers, and we talk about the natural products and why they're good for the skin, and how to make them. We do sessions where we make the products and the children get to keep the products they make, and I think I'm very affordable. However, if you are watching this and you have some students and you can't afford to pay for them to get some activity, and which is, it's very creative, and it's good for them to learn how to have hands-on, and especially when they're learning how to do products. So if you inbox me, message me, inbox me if you're on Facebook, Facebook.com/Eminence Presents Gifts and More. You could hit me up in the inbox on Facebook, or you can email me once again, alexiselamin@eminencepresents.com, or you can call 910-795-6910 if you are out there and you would like to learn, or you have a group of children and you cannot afford to pay for them, and I won't charge you anything if I could get to you, or if you're local, I might not charge you anything. You just have to pay for the supplies that I'm going to use, that they're going to keep. So we could work something out. It's not all about money with Eminence. I think it's more productive to help the children and get them to have some fun sometimes, and making products is actually fun. Well, back to what I was saying about my son in the building. I like to think that he, over the course of these years, being that he's always been around, I like to think he knows something about my product. So I'm going to ask him a couple questions and put him on the spot. I hope I don't embarrass him. I'm not going to show your face. Alright? I'm not going to show your face. How you doing?
No, fine.
Alright. Well, what I'm going to ask you is, now first let me ask you, are you okay with answering some of my questions?
Oh, sure. No problem.
Okay. Well, what I want to ask you is, what is the benefits of using natural skincare products?
It's a lot of benefits.
Like?
Helps if you have eczema. Helps eczema. If you have numerous things, it helps a lot of things.
Okay. Now, what I also wanted to ask is, how many years have you been using my skincare products?
It'd be going on about 6 years. 7 years.
Okay. Before you started using my products, what were you diagnosed with? Do you remember that?
Oh, man. I had severe eczema.
Do you remember the chemical that they prescribed you to use?
If I'm not mistaken, it was Hyperclean.
Okay. Alright. Have you had to use that in the past 7 years?
Nope.
Okay. Have you
Haven't had to use it at all.
Do you have any eczema on your arms?
No more eczema. Cleared up.
Okay, so you're living proof, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't really part of what I wanted to ask you, but I did remember that, you did once upon a time have that bad condition. And I remember you used to have to walk around with a jacket on. I used to be mad at you. You remember that?
Yeah, no, I don't want to remember that, but yeah, I remember.
And your teacher one time asked me, why your son got a jacket on in the summertime? That's before he started being homeschooled. Well, you remember you went to school with a jacket on?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Alright, back to topic. I wanted to ask you, because right here on this soap and all these bars, if you get to the top of them, there's a layer. Can you tell me a little bit about that layer? What is that?
I think that layer is fat. Like, for example, it's the oils and butters in the soap. When it cools down, rises to the top.
Okay.
Like mango butter, shea butter, cocoa butter. The good stuff. The good.
Okay. And what is good about that being on top of the soap?
What's good about it being on top of the soap is when you scrub with the soap, it's moisturizing your skin.
Okay. Also, for whoever's watching this YouTube video, or wherever it ends up at, I might post it on the Facebook page for Eminence Presents. I don't know where I'm gonna post it, but whoever's watching this, does this bar lather up?
It lathers up really good.
Okay. How does it feel when you wash with it?
It feels like, I can't explain it. It just feels so good. There's no explanation for it. It's like one of the best bars I've ever used.
This bar?
That bar.
Okay, have you washed your hair with it?
Yeah, did that a couple times too.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to say about this bar? We're not going to talk about other products. Just this bar.
Oh.
So is there anything else you would like to say about this particular bar? Because I'm going to have to put out, I might like do different YouTube videos for other products just to, get it out there. But this was just something I figured about doing tonight because while I'm setting up this display, I decided to just talk about it. And who best to talk about it than you? Because you use my soaps and you've been using them for years, so I feel confident that you can give it a good analysis and review. So now if you did have to review this, say you wrote an article about Eminence products overall, right? And it came to this particular bar. We're not going to talk about anything else, just this bar. And in regards to the price, and you know that this bar is, if it's in other places, the prices that they sell their bars for versus the price that I'm selling this for. You following me?
I think so.
Okay. So, just that, this being $2 a bar, do you think that's too low? Or you think that's good?
I mean, the special that you're doing, I think is good. But if you wanted to, quit doing the special, I think you should go for a little more. Because I think that bar is a very special bar. It helps us a lot. It helps a lot of things.
Alright, well I hear you. Thank you so much, Sky.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you appreciate it?
I appreciate it.
Okay, well, that sums it up, everyone. Once again, this is the wholesale Charcoal Shea $2 bar specials. I just wanted to put a little video out. And also, I would love to point out again the fact that when you order the 10 bars or the 20 bars or the 50 bars, it might not all be the same size, but it always weighs the same amount collectively. However, if you have an issue or concern with that, you can contact me and you can tell me, look, I placed the order, or look, I'm about to place an order and I want to make sure they're all the same size because I plan on reselling. And once again, while we're talking about reselling, Eminence Presents does do displays. So I do 100 bar displays. That's the minimum. And those bars also, they're not $2 a bar. They're $2.50, being that they're 4-ounce bars. So they're bigger bars, and you get, like, say if you get 100 bars, you get 5 different choices of scents or styles or types. Like you can get 5 and you get 20 of each. 20 bars of each scent. Now I think that's a very good special, and they're only $2.50 a bar, and you have to order 100 bars. Now that's usually what I do. Like, you can find Eminence in a lot of different local stores where I live at, and they're selling it for their price, so it's still best to come to eminencepresents.com because you're going to get it cheaper. However, the same thing I've done there with the display, I could do it in your store, and there you have it. Eminencepresents.com, a local business of North Carolina, owned and operated by myself, your sister Alexis. I have a helper, my son Sky, but this is a family business. It's not a franchise. It's not a huge corporation. It's just a business that I started after I started becoming aware of skin care issues and ailments, and it affected my own household. So of course, as a mother, I had to do what I had to do, and there you have it. We'll do more tutorials where I'll go in depth and talk about my qualifications or what makes me feel like my product is good, and I'll introduce other products. I'll show products. I'll upload some videos of me with some of the children and just some of my sessions. And this is just the first one because a customer brought it to my attention that they didn't never get a personal experience of me. They've used my product, but they don't know me. And you can't know me by this YouTube video or any YouTube video. However, if you do want to meet me in person, and you do want to see my products in person, and you do want me to come speak to your group or come to your school or come to your church, anywhere, just hit me up on Facebook facebook.com/eminencepresents.com, or you could go ahead, send me an email, alexis@eminencepresents.com, or you can call me 910-795-9610, and I will answer any way you call me, any way you email me, I will reply. So I'm signing off, letting you know your sister Alexis has this $2 special. I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but it's been my #1 seller, and it's been active for the past 6 months. And if you want to experience it, get you a bar. You have to get 10 bars, but I'm sure your skin will thank you. Peace, love, and blessings.